A Matrioska brain is a hypothetical megastructure proposed by Robert Bradbury, based on the Dyson sphere, of immense computational capacity. It is an example of a Class B stellar engine, employing the entire energy output of a star to drive computer systems. This concept derives its name from the nesting Russian Matrioshka dolls. The concept was deployed by its inventor, Robert Bradbury, in the anthology Year Million, Science at the Far Edge of Knowledge, and attracted interest from reviewers in the Los Angeles Times and the Wall Street Journal. Concept. The concept of a Matrioshka brain comes from the idea of using Dyson spheres to power an enormous, star-sized computer. The term, Matrioshka brain, originates from Matrioshka dolls, which are wooden Russian nesting dolls. Matrioshka brains are composed of several Dyson spheres nested inside one another, the same way that Matryoshka dolls are composed of multiple nested doll components. The innermost Dyson sphere of the Matryoshka brain would draw energy directly from the star it surrounds and give off large amounts of waste heat while computing at a high temperature. The next surrounding Dyson sphere would absorb this waste heat and use it for its computational purposes, all while giving off waste heat of its own. This heat would be absorbed by the next sphere, and so on, with each sphere giving off less heat and the one before it. For this reason, Matryoshka brains with more nested Dyson spheres would tend to be more efficient, as they would waste less heat energy. The inner shells could run at nearly the same temperature as the star itself, while the outer ones would be close to the temperature of interstellar space. The engineering requirements and resources needed for this would be enormous. The term, Matryoshka brain, was invented by Robert Bradbury as an alternative to the Jupiter brain, a concept similar to the Matryoshka brain, but on a smaller planetary scale and optimized for minimal signal propagation delay. A Matryoshka brain design is concentrated on sheer capacity and the maximum amount of energy extracted from its source star, while a Jupiter brain is optimized for computational speed. Possible uses. Some possible uses of such an immense computational resource have been proposed. One idea suggested by Charles Strauss, in his novel Accelerando, would be to use it to run perfect simulations or uploads of human minds into virtual reality spaces supported by the Matryoshka brain. Strauss even went so far as to suggest that a sufficiently powerful species utilizing enough raw processing power could launch attacks upon, and manipulate, the structure of the universe itself. In God Players 2005, Damien Broderick surmises that a Matryoshka brain would allow simulating entire alt-RNAT universes. The futurist and transhumanist author Anders Sandberg wrote an essay speculating on implications of computing on the massive scale of machines such as the Matryoshka brain, published by the Institute for Ethics and Emerging Technologies. Matryoshka brains and other megastructures share a common theme in the fictional Orion's Arm universe, where they are used by superintelligences as processing nodes connected via artificial wormholes.